there's nothing wrong with like trying to be your authentic self. You know, I don't think it's anything wrong with the actual word or what it means. I think it's just the fact that it's been a little bit what I would consider hollowed out by like the brand world or the personal brand world. For me, just my opinion, you know, I don't think you can have an authentic brand, because when I think of the word authentic, I generally feel raw, genuine, real, whereas a brand is always, for me, been something that's been manufactured. So I personally don't believe you can have an authentic brand. I think it's a bit of a marketing play. I think it's safe.
Do you think this is authentic? Because there's no plan, it's not manufactured, but there is lights and there's a set. So
I would say, I mean, how many times have you wanted to restart this? You know, you even, in a minute ago, you said, oh, my editor's going to kill me. Do you know what I mean? So I don't believe this is, or you know, authenticity would be for us to potentially do this outside on our phones and then just put it up online.
Right.
But because there's lights, because there's a studio, because we're manufacturing this set, I think it removes itself from authenticity into more of an alignment, because we're trying to get across, you know, a slightly professional tone, which is going to be impossible because I'm here. But we're trying to, it will be edited in a way that comes across easier to watch. To claim you're authentic is also wrong, because I think like branding is a process. Branding is a process of creating a recognizable reputation, and that takes a lot of time. Do you know what I mean? So when people feel that you're being authentic, that's through a load of evidence, a compounding consistency that you've shown over and over and over and over again. Authenticity isn't the starting point. Do you know what I mean? It's almost the thing that somebody feels eventually by being in and around you. And it's also something that people give to you rather than you claim. Do you know what I mean? And the other side of it is, authenticity is an incredibly human thing. A brand is not human. Yeah. So for me, like I said, it might be semantics, but I got into a right tete-a-tete on Threads not so long ago. This lady was talking about authenticity and her authentic brand and all of the things. And, you know, I've been on the internet long enough to know not to ruffle feathers. Do you know what I mean? Right. I often put my foot in it sometimes. So I just very calmly said, like, I personally don't believe it's possible to be truly authentic online. I prefer to try and be aligned. And within like an hour, that comment had like 100,000 views. I had people saying, oh, your authentic self must be a piece of shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, wow. Do you know what I mean? So either you don't understand what the word authentic means, or you don't know what brand is. You can't have two.
They're at a juxtaposition.
Yeah,
right?
it's an oxymoron, essentially, isn't it?
That was like a little one-up. You had to use a bigger word than I used then.
I just used the right word.
And that.
But for me, that's kind of, like I said, like I don't have a problem with the word authentic.
So it's more about how people use it.
I think it's the context in which it's used, because I think people will use the word authentic because it's what people want, especially within personal branding. Do you know what I mean? I will teach you to be yourself and make loads of money. Obviously, that's the dream, isn't it?
Yeah.
But every single brand on the planet is manufactured for one reason, and that reason is to make money. So can you be truly authentic when your agenda is to make money?